Hi guys, we're gonna continue the one and only Ivan. Yesterday, there were a lot of protesters at the Big Top Mall, protesting the conditions that Ruby and Ivan live in. And at the end of the last chapter, they showed up to maybe do something about it. Some people showed up to do that. So, new box. Something strange is happening. The white coated woman is back with other humans. They place a large box in the center of the ring. It's ruby sized. And suddenly I know why the woman is here. She's here to take Ruby away. There's a picture of the box. Training. The woman leads Ruby to the box. She places an apple inside. Good girl, Ruby, she says. Don't be afraid. Ruby inspects the box with her trunk. The woman makes a clicking sound with the little piece of metal she's holding in her hand. She gives Ruby a piece of carrot. Each time Ruby touches the box, she gets a click and a treat. Why is she making the clicking noise? I ask Bob. They do that to dogs all the time, Bob says. I can tell he doesn't approve. It's called clicker training. They want Ruby to associate the noise with the treat. When she does something they want, they make that noise. Great job, Ruby, the woman says. You're a quick study. After many clicks and carrots, she takes Ruby back to her cage. Why is that lady giving me carrots when I touch the box? Ruby asks me. I think she wants you to go inside, I explain. But there's nothing inside, Ruby says, except an apple. Inside that box, I say, is the way out. Ruby tilts her head. I don't get it. I see the picture of the red giraffe on the box. I think the lady is from the zoo, Ruby. I think she's getting ready to take you there. I wait for Ruby to trumpet with joy, but instead she just stares silently in the box. I'm not sure you understand. That box might be taking you to a place where there are other elephants, I say. A place with more room and humans who care about you. But even as I say these words, I remember with a shudder the last box I was in. I don't want a zoo, Ruby says. I want you and Bob and Julia. That's my home. No, Ruby, I say. This is your prison. Poking and prodding. The lady comes again. She brings an animal doctor with an awful smell and a dangerous looking bag. He spends an hour with Ruby poking and prodding. He looks at her eyes, her feet, her trunk. When he's done with Ruby, he enters my cage. I wish I could hide under Not Tag like Bob does. Instead, I do a nice loud chest beat, and after a moment, the doctor retreats. We're going to need to put this one under, he says. I'm not quite sure what that means, but I strut around my cage feeling victorious anyway. No painting. No one asks me to paint today. No one asks Ruby to perform. There are no shows, no visitors, unless you count the protesters. Max stays in his office all day. All right, we're going to do one more chapter. Maybe two. We'll see. More boxes. I wake up from a long morning nap. Bob is on my belly, but he isn't asleep. He's watching the ring where 4 men are placing a large metal box. It's me-sized. What's that? I ask, still blurry from sleep. Bob nuzzles my chin. I believe that box is for you, my friend. I'm not sure what he means. Me? They brought in a bunch of boxes while you were sleeping. Looks to me like they're taking the whole lot of you, he says, casually licking the paw. Even Thelma. Taking? I repeat, taking us where? Well, some of you to the zoo, probably. Others to an animal shelter where the humans will try to find them homes. Bob shakes himself. So, I guess all good things must come to an end, huh? His voice is bright, but his eyes are far away and sad. I'm going to miss your stomach, big guy. Bob shuts his eyes. He makes an odd noise in his throat. But what about you? I ask. I can't tell if Bob's just pretending to be asleep, but he doesn't answer. I gaze at the huge, shadowy box, and suddenly I understand how Ruby feels. I don't want to go into that box. The last time I was in a box, my sister died. Okay. So the next chapter is called Goodbye. So, and we are getting to the end. We have about about 60 pages left, 60 or 70. So we're good. Yeah, we're getting very close to the end. So, all right. I will see you guys in tomorrow's videos. Bye.